All right, let's get a little music. Hey, that's right. Hopefully that's subtle. All right. Hey, how's it going? Okay. I'm just waiting for. Um, Thank you for the follow, by the way. Um, I'm just waiting to see if there's anybody else going to be there. But yeah, I know in Discord there is a link that has the beta slash store dot stlflix.com. Should I I kind of don't want to, only for the fact that is um just in case someone tries to join that isn't a lifetime membership. Um, but I think I can do something slightly. I think that'll work. So going here, you can actually do some really fun things. Let's go. So just go into that URL without anything after it. I love the fact that you can just go to this. Yes, it says add to catalog. Right now for it, I believe they may change it to add to store. Hopefully. But if you say, okay, I've not downloaded any of these things. Literally. Trust me, I want to, but I haven't yet. But you can just go to add to catalog. Boom, product added. Don't, and I mean this, don't try to click on the product. I mean, it may work since I'm on a different computer. This is what you'll come up to. Endless loop. Right here. Yeah, that'll be an endless loop. This is literally, you go into Explore and add things from here. Now, when you actually do want to go to the MyStore, you'll see this. Just go to Edit Store. Hi, sweetheart. And just go to Edit Store. The STL collections that I believe for the old site is just going to work like how it usually does. Yes, STLFLIX has done a lot. I love it. I'm just going to go back here because I've already hit the MyStore thing. So the dashboard stuff. Are you still stuck on anything? Impression? Because if you are stuck on anything, I could probably help you with it. So I can tell you right now, that thing that I just added, right here. Ah, no problem. I know that people are having a hard time, and for a lot of it, I didn't want to post links to my Twitch or YouTube since 90% of the time that's never a good thing. But yeah, the one thing I got stuck with is this stuff, this general here. I had to turn this off because I believe I'm doing Shippo, which I think I may have to turn this off. What I really wanted to do was use this here. Nice. At least, I mean, it's nice weather here too. I just, I haven't got anything for putting on the grill right now. But yeah, for the shipping stuff, wish it would use this. I'm a lot farther north. A lot farther north. Yeah. Yeah, with my store name there, should be almost a big tell of how far north I am. For the US wise. No, US. I mean, people think we're part of that, but yeah, no, Alaska.
Are you ready to add some small beauty and make a real difference in your community? The Alaska State Troopers are looking for men and women to join Alaska's most
Like I have for my store, my banner. Last Frontier 3D. From Alaska to your home.
We offer an average annual salary of over $100,000 a year and outstanding benefits. If you're ready to embark on a fulfilling and rewarding career, visit alaskastatetrooper.com to apply today.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
I really wish the shipping stuff would use this. I have it to where it does a additional $15 per item that people order. And then, of course, policy-wise, so that I'm not screwed out of anything. But I wanted to do free shipping to the US. And then everywhere else, $35 for shipping, since it's since I do Etsy a lot, I've noticed that it's about $30 for just about anything. Yeah. But I can't get it to work. Let's see. Let me... Shoot. I need to go back over here. Copy. See if it'll work. Hopefully. So, calculating shipping. I do not like this. So it still does the calculations instead of normal. I mean, whoops. I'd have to figure out how to write something up for them. I know I had somebody long distance. Oh, hey, Canada. Let's see. The oak? No. Boy. Ontario, that's what it is. Let me go to this and go in. What is this? STLFLIX M4S 6. Not a clue. I'm just gonna think of that's it. Nope. I'm just gonna do that. Update. They are weird. Guess I can't use that one. But yeah, that's... What the... Yep. I think they've got a few things, few little hiccups they gotta do, as you saw there. Yeah, I have to agree with that one. Because, you know, he never sleeps, and I'm not going to try to butcher his name on pronunciations. Um, but yeah, the fact that it comes here kind of sucks. But I will say, going back into here, if you've gone through the payment stuff, adding Stripe, that's good. And then social profile. They should get rid of that. I mean, I made one just to finish things up. Do have a Pinterest, but I don't think I've fixed that one up yet. And then Instagram, I haven't set one up for that. I don't even know what Flickr is. And I think Threads is supposed to be... I don't know. These two is probably something overseas. Unless somebody else in the US knows what it is. LinkedIn... I mean, it's good to create one. I mean, technically, I now have 2 LinkedIns. But I wanted the second LinkedIn that I put here connected to my email for Last Frontier 3D. Honestly. And so I made another one. Yeah, it's actually good because, yeah, sure, having it connected like this, people can look into you to make sure that you're not someone that's scammy or whatnot, and that your store is actually there. But then again, for the younger generations, they don't look at this. This means absolutely nothing to them. It's this, 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 for some reason this, and this. And then TikTok and some other social crap. need to set that stream elements thing to go down a bit. Which I could from here. But, yeah. And then this stuff. For this stuff, it just should be whatever you put onto technically your business application is what you should put here. Alright, don't have too much fun. Don't burn anything. So yeah, shipping wise, general shipping, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to delete all this. Just take that out, delete, and try to see if this will work. But, I mean, the problem with it is I can't choose anything. Like here, free shipping. I can do a minimum for free shipping. Flat rate. I don't know what this class thing is. And I don't know what the no shipping cost or no shipping class cost thing is. I don't. This is where any of the guys working on the site, this right here would be great for more of an explanation. Or take this out because there is no way to change it from zone name or zone location over here. Like I can't do anything. But I like this right here. This is great because free shipping to the US, or at least for us in the US, would help with, okay, maybe it'll add $15 per item on top of everything for the shipping. Great, cool. Because, yes, it's going to cost more. Most of my prices for my products is like this here. Controller holder. The shipping is actually in here already. So I don't know about many other people, but I think I have it in Google Sheets. think I have it in Google Sheets. Go to Sheets. Yes. So I have this. And I can tell anybody out there this works. I know there was a few people that had flack on it on the Facebook page for STLFLIX. And I guess one guy was talking about giving the one YouTuber email to be able to access this. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's no point in hiding that one. Give them an email. Get it. Download. Woohoo! Now you have this. Go back. Unsubscribe. Once you have this and you've saved it to yourself, you can do everything. So I put $25 for, well, $24.99 for my PLA. Mainly because I go off of Bamboo Labs. And then Filament. This is total. Supports the parts that get crapped out for Bamboo. The Prime Tower. For when I do multicolored prints. That's total altogether for that print. Then there's printing time. How long is it going to take me to print? Okay. And then how long is it going to take me to take the supports off? Stitch it up. Print off the these things. And this here is just printing off labels, receipts for customers. About 10 minutes. Now, if it's, say I'm gonna do, oh, hold on one second.
feel, the more rainbows we puke. The more rainbows we puke, the more grandmas we charm. The more grandmas we charm, the more cat owls we meow hoot. The more cat owls we meow hoot, the more friends we find.
Okay.
The more friends we
Sorry
find,
about that.
the more our friends find us. The more our friends find us, the more love we feel.
So
The more love we feel.
now I also do resin printing. So I'll change this to say what I think a kilogram for resin printing is about 15 bucks. And then when I do filament required, I put in how much Chi2 box says that it's gonna weigh in grams for everything. And then again, how many things and whatnot. I'll change the part name. Pretty much not touch anything else except for maybe date that I do this quote. And then I print it out. Where did all my... I thought I had it over here. But then I print it out, and it comes out as an Excel sheet. Oh, here it is. So, okay. Well, I guess my whole thing's... So, see, just prints out as an Excel sheet. It works. I honestly like it. Now, going back to the MyStore. When you do something like this, so say, let me go ahead and put this back at $24.99. Okay. It cost to print about $10 worth. $3 labor since it takes about 10 minutes. Okay. You're looking at 13 bucks, $13.50 US dollars for this. Okay. USPS box, 8x8x8. These ones are ones I would have gotten at Office Depot or Office Max. And they would cost almost about $3. And I think it was like $2.60, $2.70. So I just rounded up for cost-wise, $3 bubble wrap. $2 mainly because I get big roll bubble wrap. And I do need to put another one here that is for packing nuts. But that's my shipping stuff. Then the average shipping cost for anything underneath, I think, 14 ounces. Please, for the work mask, it's about $10.60 for shipping from Alaska. That's priority. So then, okay, so that's $16. Machine cost, which is actually calculated, I believe, here. I mean, the machine cost is very little. Doesn't matter. And that so many people like, oh, you gotta do this. Like, unless you live somewhere where it's like $3 kilowatt or something or whatever. I mean, unless your electricity is costing you about as much as gas per like hour, this means absolutely nothing. But I put it in there just for the hell of it. Now we got a actual thing with everything in there. It's $33.34. So $34 for it. Okay. Yeah, take that, add 0.5%. There you got a margin there, you got a margin there, and a margin there. You can sell at either one of these. Any of these. And that is where my price is here. I don't think it should be any different. When you go onto Etsy, let's go to my desktop and go to Etsy. Work. There's mine. Oh yeah. That's because it's actually a different price range than that, I believe. Then you got this. $35. Do I really have it at that? I wonder why. Oh, I do. Okay. It's a lot more filament than what this is. In fact, let me look at it. Why did I have it so hot? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. I was thinking at it differently. So let's look at Samurai Mask and the Orc Mask. Okay. So Orc Mask is 326.57. 12.5 and keep it 10 minutes. You're looking at $30 for the whole thing. But you go at a margin at 60, so that's why I put it at $59.99. Now, also, Samurai Mask, which doesn't use as much filament, but I believe it's around the same as all the others. Which is 158.62. 7 hours. So that's literally half the cost, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty close to half. 10 minutes again to clean it up. All that fun stuff. You're looking at $24.73. Yeah. At about $50. So go back here, go to and there we go. $50. There you go. Now go here, go to Etsy Marketplace. Samurai mask. Samurai mask. So you're looking at, okay, here's mine, $50. Yes, people are doing it for 30 bucks, whatnot. I mean, that's priced out. But the other thing is they're only making, technically, they're only making $7 profit on that. And that's Radical 3D, which is one of y'all, which is fine. I mean, technically, I could lower a lot of my stuff as well to make $5-10 on each of them, and maybe actually sell a lot more. And I think, Radical, if you're out there, you and I are the only ones that are actually selling these masks on. So, but that's fine. I mean, then again, you might also be making a bit more profit even from that. Like, let's go ahead and go to yours. Okay. So, you might actually be making a little more profit than $7 or $8, depending on what you're doing.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Unless we're at STLFLIX Haircuts, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with sports watching, shampoo, massaging, relaxation. STLFLIX, it's a game changer.
I would say, do a little more on your descriptions, but like I said, you're probably only making a few bucks, and that's how I'm reading it. I mean, you're looking at what? Let's go to here. Go to calculator. Let's say 25 divided by what? 1,000 per gram. Type thing. Okay. 2 cents per gram. Times that. You may be able to get it down to, say, I don't know, 140 for filament used. I mean, mine is that way just because of, I believe, infill and supports. So you're looking at $3.50. So that's saving almost $1 off of what the calculations are. So even if you're doing that, you're looking at still 3.5. You're still looking at $4 for material cost. You're looking at, maybe you don't factor in labor, which is fine because I didn't see on there that you painted or anything. And I'm sorry, going to critics, but most people are going to be wanting to be like, "Are you selling things so high?" Well, I value time to do this stuff. Yes, it's saved on an SD card, but it took me time beforehand to print these out, to figure out all the other stuff, get it set up into either Creality, or not Creality, but set it up in Cura for one of my Creality printers, or it took me time to set up in Bamboo to make sure that I get enough. Because if you look at these, this here is hard to do, even with tree supports, depending on how you do it. This right here is hard to do. Just getting it positioned right. And I don't add this to my stuff. Technically, I should go through it and do black and gold multicolored print. See what that's going to be like. So, but like I said, that's how I do everything on that. I use that tool I gave everybody, not even for the weapons that they came out with. And everything in my products thing for the STLFLIX store, everything here is just, I haven't put the SEO flair into it. I'm actually trying to go from here, since I have so many of the listings I want to put on my STLFLIX in here. I'm trying to get the SEO to work there. Yeah, I am. I mean, if you got like 2 seconds or few moments, this one here is confusing. I mean, you can watch the replay of the whole thing, but I'm gonna go through this again. I don't like this. I can't edit where I want the free shipping. This I can't. Like I wanted US to be free shipping and then everywhere else to be a flat rate plus 15. But it's something that'll probably get ironed out more so. And I'm wondering if for this here to take effect, would I have to actually get rid of all this with Shippo? And I may do that here in a moment. And I don't even know what this is. And I didn't want to, for Discord and whatnot, I didn't want to, whatchamacallit, post my links to Twitch and whatnot. I just wanted to do that, just so that it didn't clutter up the general stuff. So yeah, this here, when doing this zone stuff, I can't edit where. Like, I can't edit any of this. And I don't understand this, like the class thing. Okay. I kind of figured, especially since it wasn't an English type thing. But yeah, it's a little... This here, I don't know what any of this is. And I'm hoping maybe, and I'm not talking about like maybe you in general, and trust me, I'm not saying your name only for the fact that it is I don't want to butcher it. So, maybe someone would be able to maybe make a video, like a private video on the STLFLIX YouTube channel that would be linked into our Discord, just to go through shipping. Because I have no clue what any of this is.
Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said Maraca, senor, but his nose said, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pointing.
Because as you can see, I can add shipping methods, but when I do that, for some reason, it'll either do just the flat rate, or it'll give a thing for flat rate or free shipping. So, getting a video to understand some of this stuff would be great. And I will also, with another one of our members, I did talk about this here. Like, most people for younger generation really only care about these few things. I believe Flickr is some other... I'm actually going to go look that up. Oops. Yes. What is this? Oh, is it some sort of like blog type thing? Huh. Yes, it would. And like one of the web developers, you might want to let them know that when there's that banner for the percentage of filling out your site, it gets stuck on saying to add this after you've done all of this stuff, and then also getting payment, but it redoes this, and I had to let people know to go to the social profile, and then it would continue. And again, for like the social profile, I don't mind this. I really don't. I actually made a second one just to link it to this. Yeah. Yeah, I had to let people know on that one. I think let's see. The only other thing is, let me go into here. Yeah, the shipping thing. If I go here, let's go. Oh, whoops. United States, Alaska, boom, update. There we go. So this should be, if my settings were correct, in this, should have been free. But I guess it's going off of the Shippo stuff, which is fine. I can actually account for that one. I can adjust prices on the store for this, if that's the case. And then I think, let me actually go to Shippo, since you are here in chat. Oh, it's so weird. I think it's that one. I don't know. Yes. No, actually, it's not. So let me go back to my shipping. I may have to get rid of Shippo. I may have to. So I set it up on the old system, I guess, instead of the zone-wise shipping. Set it up like this. And of course, enable shipping functionality. Clicked. Already saved it. Do it again. But when I go back to general shipping, I'm not going to click this. I'm going to just click here. It pops up with this. This is crossed out only because when I do edit this, if I went to here and here, save changes, go back, you see it's uncrossed. Let me refresh. So now you get an option for free shipping or flat rate. And then you have the option of all these other things. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Literally, if I put in any address for the US, it should automatically just go free shipping. Any address outside of the US, and it's not because of I don't like y'all outside the US, it's because of USPS. The lowest I've ever seen with USPS is about $30. So it doesn't let me choose anything. So that's why I turn this off. Going into Shippo. Already have an account.
Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain.
This is where a lot of other people are getting stuck at. Since you're here. Because they're thinking that they need to connect a store, which then again, they want to know which one would they choose. What I told one of our sellers, our lifetime membershipers, is just going to settings and just going to the API and generate tokens. Yeah, I can easily do that. Yeah, I'll take this and then this and also going on to the actual store for each one and do that. I'll probably have to do it later though. And I'm thinking, instead of connecting a store or anything, y'all were thinking of doing Shippo as just to manually create a label, right? At least I hope so. This right here, is it? There was, yeah. There was a, so these here for instructions. I think might need to be updated since it's actually settings, advanced API. Because that's about it. I mean, this is probably really good for you to give a live, actual feedback and looking at it directly of how we look at it, even. Because you might look at it and be like, okay, this is perfectly fine, but then you've got people like us where maybe the translation itself didn't go right, and like integrations, API, you're looking at that as advanced portion, and it may translate into integrations. I don't know. But hey, at least it gives you a really good feedback. And I, like everybody else on STLFLIX, we actually do appreciate y'all. We really do. I don't know of anybody else that wouldn't appreciate y'all. I know I've seen it on countless numerous times of Facebook posts, but I just want to say that y'all are doing fantastic. Yeah. Trust me, you do a lot. And I mentioned to you beforehand for Discord, I don't think I've ever seen that green dot right there go away. I don't think so. You are literally one of those that doesn't sleep or something. I didn't realize those were color coded. Hmm. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything. When I started doing Etsy, in fact, y'all were actually the only ones that I decided that we would do. And so before I even made my business or my Etsy, I paid for the lifetime membership here for STLFLIX. And that's literally, other than, I think maybe, let's see, like some of my oldest ones, where'd they go? So there's 1, and I think 2, 3, 4. Other than 4 items on all my listings, everything else is STLFLIX. So I didn't want to do Patreon because it's literally, for a lot of other things, it's literally, oh, Patreon for what? A resin thing for certain types of little models like this. Okay. So, and then another $15 for Warhammer 40K type models. And then, oh, okay. Then I would need another 15 to 20 bucks for like dice towers. Just someone that does dice towers, or articulates like the, what is it, Cyber Wing or Crystal Wing, whatever. Like, I think for Crystal Wing, whatever, they literally have one model and they do it over and over like this. But I mean, yours is, my god, really good. But they take like what is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses help you make the most out of every moment. Hey Meta, text Naeem. Got us a table.
I know you had one that looked almost like it.
It says traditional lime soup with chicken.
I have, oh my god, junk. But I do have the leprechaun thing, which I still need to figure out how to get it to work. And then I also need to finish painting T-Rex and print out the Triceratops. I was thinking of doing it for my kids, for like display type thing. But yeah, that Cyber Wing, I believe, using almost like this, and then every other articulate dragon out there, that would be a spin-off of this one, and then that should be a spin-off of that one. I hate those things. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do Patreons and then pick and choose like maybe 10 things. Here, I mean, I take off this. I reset filters. Here, I have all of this. And I paid, God, I think it was like $300? 300? I think. So, I love it. And for 90% of the things here, I turned my Etsy shop into, yeah, I think so. It was last year, March. Around $300 for lifetime. Yeah, I've only been doing this for a year. For doing Etsy. So, like, mean, I've got the sold out, I've got expired things. I'm letting seasonal stuff expire at this point. But like I said, I didn't want to do Patreon and only pick 2 or 3 items for whatever their drops. If they have only a monthly drop, and then they only have like maybe 10 drops for that entire month. With Etsy, I pay them what, $10 a month or something for their subscription. Yeah, $10 a month, and I get 15 threads per month to make listings. I pick only 2 or 3 out of like maybe 10 per month for Patreon, because that's what I like. Well, that's a waste of another 15 to 20 bucks for Patreon. That is why I picked STLFLIX. And I don't regret it one bit, because what is it? The axolotls. I'm actually gonna probably print like one of these for my kids. I'm gonna print one of these for my kids. I'm really thinking that I'm gonna print out velvet here, velvet cake for my daughter, and then maybe banana split or berry tart for my son. Trust me, they love all the things that I print out. And then and I think oh yeah, for the wife, where was it? Okay, it's got to be way down here. I printed off this for her. And I know there's so many people on Facebook that were trying to find ceramic things, the little ceramic discs or whatever. I used one of the guys on Facebook. He suggested to use the fire pit caulking stuff. It's red and whatnot. And I used that. And then to make it more stable, I used a washer to actually get it to work. And the wife loves it. Yeah. Oh, it sold quick. And then somebody else posted another one. For like electrical ones. I'll have to probably drop it into Discord on the original STLFLIX Discord for people looking for the Amazon ones. And it looks like it would actually hold the incense a lot better. I kind of wanted to make this, maybe I want to edit this so that I can put it on a wall. That would actually be awesome. But the problem I see with this one, if you looked at how it was being lit, I would ask one of the designers or whatnot to put in. Oh, whoops. Forgot. This doesn't let me go to the pages. to put something on the back there.
Okay, total body smell check.
Yeah, it was burning in the back of the model. I would
Down below.
almost suggest putting into the writings, like the PDF and whatnot. I would say getting the fire pit stuff. Let me pull it up, actually. I only know it's at Home Depot.
Shop Roll Spice Total Body Deodorant.
This Friday, your favorite emotions are back on the big screen in Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2.
It's time to greet your team, Riley. It's anger. Let me at him. Fear.
Safety checklist is
Think,
Disgust.
yeah, this stuff.
Hello,
I would say almost get something of fire barrier
There's a part 2.
for that, even with it being edited,
There are more identity
because there's so many people that would
monitor your credit.
um,
Little personal info needs to leak out.
light it just like that
Password.
and not blow out the fire.
LifeLock alerts you to threats.
Other than that, everything else is great. I don't think there would be any problems with that one besides maybe the horns.
Or monitor all transactions. But everyone can save up to 25% off their first year. Go to lifelock.com/Spotify.
Oh, that's how they did it. Well, I'll have to actually download the file again and check it. Yeah, I love the store. I really do. I think the only other thing that for the store wise, and this is something for like way down the line. Why is that looking like that? Weird. There we go. I think the only thing for this, is when you go to log in. I think it. Okay, that was fixed for that one. Let me go to this one. Like for this, if I go to here and I go to log out, it's be fixed. Now, log out. There we go. It goes to here. I think there's somewhere where, and I think it's just because I'm logged in on these two things, but I notice when you try to log out here on the store, say I'm no longer going to be logged into those. And I log out. Oh, I guess it did get fixed, but it just reroutes to this, which is fine. I'll have to check on my other computer. Because it would go to... What was it? I think it went to like another page for login and kept refreshing without the password area. Oh yeah. I know that one site for the beta dash STLFLIX, I think it was, or beta MyStore or whatever. No, that one's in production. I don't know if everybody for the lifetimers, do they know that go into here, this one here, do most of us have it, or just a few of us? It would be nice to have like an option somewhere around here, or just in the products page here, that it would actually just go straight back to here. Oh. Yeah, link for adding products through site, because you can't, even if you do add new, yeah, there's nothing. So I know that's probably going to be, that's probably on their checklist. Yeah, most likely. Just because you would either have to go to the beta store, because I'll show you this. I mean, you'll probably play around with it next week. But once you're here, like I closed out of my store thing, you either have to open this into a new tab. It goes here. Because if you do think this into a new tab, yeah, it just goes here. That's all it does. So you have to add it into a new tab and then click it. So that's pretty much that fun little thing. And I know this here is beta wise, so clicking on these things always gives you endless loop of death. So, but I just use it to do this. That's literally all I do. So you have to have at least 2 things open. I mean, it's nothing big for a lot of us. I think for some of the sellers, they might get a little confused. I think when you messaged me, when was that? Where was it? 4 days ago. Yeah, no problem. I'm a lot of the things that I'm talking about, which actually would help you guys and everybody else on the platform for fixing things and also understanding. I don't expect you guys to get it done in like right now. You guys gotta open up right now. Go back to the office right now. I don't expect that. I don't expect half of this stuff to actually work properly for like a while. All I'm glad for is I get dashboard, I get to add products, I get to add products from the site directly, and can see orders. I get paid. Plus, I also have a store website. That's literally it. If I had to go through and download the media files for each of these things, I would have. I mean, what is it? Media. Look at this. All of that. And that's just files that are in here. I still have to go through all of this.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge
Reorganize it.
Naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right, we're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try.
I mean, y'all go way above and beyond for things. And like I said, we all appreciate it. It's those stragglers on Facebook that decide to be like, oh, I don't like this, half their models don't actually work, or they have to get fixed. Things happen. I mean, I think the first rendition of the Ravens Dice Tower couldn't fit a regular D20 into its mouth. I think that was just a scaling issue. Then, of course, also the head part for the original, the head part was too small. I sent in a help ticket, told them also on how I fixed it. Which they could have just copied and pasted over the one file that I used. So, I mean, there's still people that are complaining that things can't be printed. I mean, how many posts have you seen of Ray here not working because of yeah. There's so many posts on Facebook that Ray is failing because of people are forgetting to slow down their printers at the very last bit. I think so. But I stick with the older file because I know which one I needed. So, I mean, I work with what I get at first. If it gets fixed later down the road, okay, I'll check it out. Maybe it'll fix my headaches. It's like with Jackal here. When it first came out, it didn't have supports for the head. Still do say that it does need a little bit of work on the front legs. I will say that. Because every time I print it, the front legs fail. They're too tall, and I think for my bamboo, going too fast. I may have to slow it down up until the shoulders. But it fails, I believe, right at the joint or a little after the joint for me. But the new rendition, it has supports for the head, which is great. I like it because it does have that. with Ray here, people just need to learn on how to dial in their printers more. Because I could probably print that on my Ender 3 Max Neo. No problems. I could probably print it on Bamboo. No problems. Because I remember for the top here, to slow it down to almost snail speed, just so it doesn't knock it off. Each one of these things I treat as a tall tower on a bed slinger. That's how I do it. Think what other ones? Once you get printing, it's an addiction. It really is. You try to find other things to do. Plus, when you have kids, you try to find things like this. And when you got a small town and it's in the middle of nowhere, technically, you try to find things like this because it's so huge here. These aren't, but D&D stuff, Pathfinder, this stuff. I want to too. I'm hoping, and you might know, for the chessboard thing, if you go to the regular chessboard, does it actually have the individual files of these things in it? It's so much easier to do. Instead of going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 individual files. I mean, I can understand doing it like this. Just because you may only need to print off this. Oh, and I've actually sold a few, some of these city things, mainly the Manhattan that I have on my store. And I literally let people know to, when I give them a little slip piece of paper, to jot down which number and letter that they have. So I don't give them like two of the same thing. I just go into the files randomly. But yeah, I really do enjoy this stuff. I know maybe later down the road, to add in something like, let's see here, marketing ads. I know in products, where is it? I know you can do a discount price, schedule it. But it would be nice to just have section to add. You don't even have to go like this. You just go run a sale. Whoops. Or create a promo. There's buttons for that. That's it. Those two buttons. Then you can actually probably come down and see all the stuff you can do. But I mean that's later down the road. You don't have to make it right away. I've thought about this stuff way too much on this stuff. Which is probably a good thing. And then
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you. With all
see what else was there. Oh yeah, the reports area. I like this. I really do. It's almost like this. The only thing I really would love is, where is it? Oh yeah, this thing. So these are technically graphic tracked by actual searches. I don't know how. I don't know exactly how everything's gonna be set up. I really don't. When you go into here, it looks like up here should almost say like STLFLIX shop or something like that, or something like that, so that it would be almost like this. How it has Etsy, because that's just how it looks. I'm not sure how you're gonna want to do it. I mean, you've got your account, orders, and all this, and as you can see, that there's already a language thingy there. And I guess that's billing and shipping or something like that. Then payment methods. Account details. I don't know how it's supposed to actually fully turn out to look. How people are supposed to browse. Especially to browse all the other stores. I mean, I wouldn't mind checking other stores to compare prices. Like, I think you jumped in when I was comparing prices with one of the other guys. Yeah, I think there's myself, and then there's another guy right there. I think that's where you came into my stream. As you can see, we do quite a bit difference. See, knowing that he's doing it at like $31, I might, emphasis on might, drop my prices down, but I probably won't drop it down to there. I know where my point of profits would be for that. And out of all of it, it really does look like me and him with the samurai masks from STLFLIX are literally the only ones up here. Which is cool. So yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to actually look for the final. I will say, if you put like something, because as you can see, the regular edge of the page is supposed to be right around here. If you take, say, our logos and whatnot, move it over a little, and then put STLFLIX store or stores, whatever you want to actually name it, and then search bar, search things. Because apparently they should be able to make accounts. Because if I go here, private window, copy, paste. You got an account here. You can sign in through there. And of course I can do the whole buy thing. And did that go? Oh yeah. Now you saw. Now you probably saw one of the. Oops. Not supposed to do that. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, as you saw, there was a functionality in there that where it was supposed to go to the shop when you go to continue shopping or turn to shop. Did it go back? It goes right here. So it's definitely definitely into the whole thing. This right here would be great, as you saw with what I was detailing. Put it here. Move this over, or move it down. And put that there. Search functionality. Yes, this is supposed to be a login here. But yeah. Like, I don't know what the roadmap looks. I'm not worried. I know it's all going to get ironed out. We, as lifetime subscriptions, we are literally your test dummies. We do the ironing out. Oh yeah. Since you are the only one here, let me go over here. It's just like, and this is only in the US, mind you. And the reason why I'm hesitant on showing so many people this is, yes, Go Imagine is only in the US, and here's the funny thing. 3D print. It'll load. There I am. There I am. Anything that you see on this shop, on this site, that is STLFLIX, I'm literally the only one. This is all 3D print. 4 or 5 pages. Or, 4 pages. 4 pages with the that. So, and of course, I decided to make this as my articulated, cute little print things, because if you look at all the stuff that's on here, it's mainly cute little articulated things. Yeah, there it is, Cinderwing, that's what it's called. I didn't want to do their Patreon at all. Why? It's this exact same dragon, repeated, over and over. There's only so many times we can do a dragon over and over, the same model. Oh, hey, there's at least one other person. I didn't actually think. But they only have, like, 2 things. STLFLIX. I just realized that I could bot STLFLIX a mile away. What's that? No. You start looking at things. I almost thought that was going to be the one for the sand pit, but then I realized no, the one for the sandbox is actually shorter. So, but yeah. And this is something that just started as well, which might be, depending on who you want to say to copy or make alike, go imagine actually just started as a competitor, technically, to Etsy, since Etsy turned into drop shipping. There's so many drop shippers on there. It's horrible. Or it's t-shirts. But let's see. They have like here. They've got it here. But I think a lot of this stuff is all not really print on demand, or they do it in home. So later down the road, they're gonna open up for the rest of the world. But this could almost be a good blueprint of STLFLIX store. I don't know. Could be a good one. But yeah. I almost thought there'd be a little bit more people to see the few things that I've found to be a little rattling with the shipping. I think there's way too many people that want to do the payment stuff as like PayPal, and I don't think they realize that y'all are trying to make it to where everybody can actually make payment. That's where Stripe comes in. Since not everybody has PayPal. In fact, if I didn't do other things for money-wise, which is like testing video games and whatnot, I wouldn't have a PayPal. So that's one thing that I kind of want to tell them, that not everybody has PayPal, and Stripe's that in between everything. That's technically how you're going to get your money. Sure, on Stripe, I think some people may need help on Stripe as well. Because this is something that might want to come up with someone as well, to make a small video how to set up your STLFLIX with Stripe, because it is in test mode, and I can take it out of test mode, but you know, this all of this goes away, which is weird. Like, see, it says test mode account. Can't remember how exactly to take it out of test mode. I'm wondering if the test mode is what STLFLIX has to do. I mean, settings. Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to know all the details. I mean, you probably have about as much knowledge as any other person besides maybe a slightly deeper, very slight, deeper knowledge. Like I don't know exactly on all this. Really use Stripe. I mean, I do have it for something else, I think. What is that? Oh yeah, I have it for Go Imagine. But it's not a test. Why is it on test? I do have it for Go Imagine. But like I said, I can't turn it off like I just did with Go Imagine. So maybe, I don't know, having a, like I said, with the basic stuff, like go through with the videos and whatnot, with that progress bar, I think if you do a small video going through the progress bar, and then also with the progress bar, once you get to that second banner upload, letting them know, hey, instead of just going there, the second one is supposed to say go to social and add a Facebook. Like, I don't know. Be the worst one to do videos. Out of you and crushing it, be technically the most people I've ever had on my videos. But going through that, especially to set up the stripe properly, maybe someone could look into this right here. Whoops. See if we have to do anything else. I would go into all this, but it all has my tax documents from IRS. What's up, baby girl?
Celebrate friendship and beyond at Pixar Fest at the Disneyland Resort. It's a party you won't want to miss, with familiar Pixar friends and new ways to celebrate with them. Pixar Fest, April 26th.
Sorry.
Tickets and park reservations required.
Little small one decided to come in. I know. Want coffee cake? Yeah. Cinnamon. Here you go, Shorty. Go away. Love you. Short little Missy decided to come in. And yes, I know that you're probably over there writing down a whole bunch of little notes. Be like, gotta ask this person, ask this person, ask this person. Here's all the questions for this person, all the questions for this person, maybe for this person. There's no rest for the wicked.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for core power and recover with 26 grams of protein to build muscle. Champion your recovery with core power. Proud partner of Team USA. Visit corepower.com.
Yeah, as I was telling Crushing It work literally all the time on my websites. I've put technically this one for my STLFLIX stuff. I'm doing that one slightly slower than I would my Etsy shop or Go Imagine. I do need to there it is. I do need to add some. I do need to add products. You know, we got this as a right now, but I only have these. That's fine for me, at least. Etsy being the first time I ever had. I have literally active right now 95 items. I have to go through it. I have a feeling that where is it? This one. This is all the Halloween stuff from last year and probably the year before. And I'm letting those. I just renewed these just for Halloween. So then I think I'm waiting for those should have expired. Oh, they expired today night. So those two are going to be going away. And I think I might cut down on toys. I'm probably going to get rid of this one. Away. Since you've got a few things, write down that you need to talk with some of the designers. Make like a puzzle, like a 3D puzzle type thing. Be cool. Have like a drop of quite a few 3D puzzles almost like this. Probably a little more detailed. That would be fun. I think some of these I may actually get rid of, as I might take like these ones, do what I did with Go Imagine right here. and do this. Put all of that drop into one. There we go. That would probably save me so much. It's almost like I did this one. All the little dragons of this, I put it all in one. Some of these things, I did this all in one. These ones. That would get rid of at least one. That one I think I've got set up for Halloween as well. Should probably put it into Halloween. It's more of a toy. I think a lot of people, when they talked about the going from here to the store, they wanted, go into here. I just added this. I think what they really wanted was the description from here to jump over to here. And I actually had to let them know that the SEO should be done by yourself, just because that's how you get found. We go to here, and go to platform. Let's go, let's see, I pulled up the wool. So I think what they really wanted was this, pretty much that, and I had to actually explain them that the customers aren't going to want to look at this. They're not going to want to look at all this. But what would have transferred is only that. I don't know about you, but that if you saw a description like that, well, probably ain't gonna go for it. Not catching. It's not a storytelling like, hey, look at this. Articulated axolotl fidget toy for aquatic enthusiasts. And then you got like 3 paragraphs. I mean, just this right here catches you for reading everything else. This, no. So I'm wondering if a lot of the people, they were thinking that when you add to the catalog, I think they're thinking that 90% of this was going to get filled. And I wasn't expecting that myself. Not at all. All I wanted that add-in was this. This right here. That's it. that's all. That's for me personally. That's all I wanted. Well, it could have left that out. Been like that. Like, it didn't have to do this. As you see with this, it was different than what the drops, I think. Yeah.
Okay, ladies, when I said we came to play, didn't I mean it? This Disney cruise got me feeling like a queen.
We can get massages at Senses Spa.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, I love him.
and
I can't wait to sunbathe on the private.
I mean, you probably understand.
Girl, they're good.
Exactly.
Me selling on Etsy gave me a different perspective of what I wanted to do if we ever did, when we got the announcement that we were going to get our own stores. Technically, if you really wanted to, y'all just had to make a extension for Etsy. Like talking with Etsy or something and making an extension to where, oh, in my profile, it would actually go up. There we go. You know, where is it? Think under the old STL store, you had a place to put at Etsy. Hey, you make a integration to connect to Etsy, and then make a little button that has like the E right under here for all of us that have a lifetime subscription. That's all I was thinking that we were going to get later down the road. I wasn't really expecting this until until we got the announcement. But yeah, I understood that now. That's just, this right here is just cutesy for us, since you're not selling it anymore. What you're selling is this. You're selling this. That's what y'all are selling. Like, okay, since I'm in the platform, technically show you. Yeah. See? Right here. You already have this. I wasn't expecting much. I was thinking this was just going to go to here. And how I have, I'll show you this. How I have my shop set up, I need to change this. But I have my coming soon. Toys, RPG, useful. You know, toys, useful. RPG, like, and of course, RPG. That is literally, before we got this, all I really wanted was a little button. Go, push, and it goes here. To go to here. just to have those things go here instead of having to download, you know, all of the media files. That's all I thought we were gonna get. But y'all blew it out of the water and decided to give us a store. Which, kudos. I love it. Now I gotta figure out how to advertise and whatnot. Myself. And so yeah, what I thought this button would have done later down the road, literally this. Um, I try, and I mean, there's quite a few places on Facebook, and as you can see in Discord, I try to help as well. On the MyStore and also on the regular thing with the post printing, or at least newbie and whatnot. I try to help. Some things can't do without showing. I don't know how to articulate what needs to be done. So I think what? I'm probably going to leave it here because you've got tons of notes for Monday. And it doesn't look like anybody else for MyStore beta is going through here. So I will bid everybody do, and if you want to watch the rerun of this, I will probably post, I don't know, maybe, unless you have exactly where. I'll probably ask you on exactly where you'd want me to post, like a link to the video. And of course, they'll be able to see, since you were commenting on YouTube, they'll be able to see live of that, or even on Twitch. But, you know, most people prefer YouTube instead of Twitch. So, either you, if you wanted to, you can make the link or something to the YouTube video, to the stream. Because I don't want to be rude like that with the Discord. But they'll at least see that you respond to my whole thing, and also would have given probably really good feedback for some places that they were stuck at. So I'll let you make that. Mind you, I actually would enjoy that completely. I've never really been too into something as much as this. So, I'll bid everybody here farewell. Keep printing. If you can't figure out what to print, randomly choose something on STLFLIX. You won't be disappointed. Have a great weekend.